You hear me now? Coffee just splashed into my eye. Checking. Yeah, you hear me. You hear me. Bro, making money doesn't suck, bitch. I know you want in on these robots. Alright, so if I want to make the base buy of the bracket order a limit, I need to append limit price. Okay, so we're going to say we're going to allow limit price, and it's going to default to nil. And we're going to say body limit price equals limit price if type is limit. Right, because limit order, was it just limit by, yeah, type limit, okay. Okay. Now let's get rid of this. Terminate batch job. I've never seen that message. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Order service dot new. We're gonna place a new bracket order. What are we gonna buy? GME. How many shares are we gonna buy? 100. What's the share price of GME right now? Like 130 something. So we're gonna take profit at 420.69. Stop price, just for shits and giggles, we'll say we'll our stop price will be $10. Stop limit 9. Obviously type is going to be in Rails 6. This will not work, I don't think, because you have to use an actual hash, but I think this works because I'm in Rails 5. Type limit, and then I need limit price is gonna be just say 140. Don't need to supply time and force. Alright, so I think that should work. So I should get an order object back. What? Oh, it's a private method. Quantity, it's QTY. Oh, I never made the request. I was like, why is it returning that? Because implicit return of the limit price. So now, what's the end point for a bracket order? Post to orders, right? So API request service dot alpaca post, and it's going to be to orders. An alpaca post over here. Where is it? Oh, post URL payload. Now, there it is. Success. All right, so response equals last. Let's do response.keys. A lot of keys. Let's PP it. Bracket order, limit by legs. Now this is one of the trigger orders. So this is my limit sell, this is my take profit, and this is my stop limit, right? Stop, type stop. I feel like that should have, well, whatever. I'm not too worried about the stop. Alright, so let's submit that. Okay. I almost have like all the API done. Now, there's another type of advance order called OCO. One cancels the other. This is a set of two orders with the same side, buy or sell, and currently only exit order is supported. In other words, this is the second part of the bracket order where the entry order is already filled. And you can submit the take profit and stop loss in one order submission. With OCO orders, you can add take profit and stop loss after you open the position, without thinking about those two legs up front. In order to submit an OCO order, specify OCO for the order class parameter. So, so let me understand this. So, looking at a sell, I set a sell order, a limit sell, for 100 shares of whatever, and I specify OCO. Then, oh, okay. So it's not a limit sell. It's its own thing. So it can either be a limit sell because I'll set a take profit at a limit price, and I'll also set a stop loss at a limit price. So it can be either one. One cancels the other. Got it. Will I be utilizing that? I have a feeling I might be. No, probably not, actually. Yeah. One triggers other, OTO, is a variant of a bracket order. It takes one of the take profit or stop loss order. Wait, that's not worded correctly. It takes one of the take profit or stop loss order in addition to the entry order. For example, if you want to set only a stop loss order attached to the position without a take profit, you may want to consider OTO. Well, I would want to set only a take profit, is what I would want to do. That would save me a lot of time, actually, rather than having to place two orders. I do it in one order. And then I'm just going to have to make sure I have the ability to change or replace that order. Find this chat Telegram. I need to set in my phone. I need to have like a shortcut. For my Twitch link. Because typing it is the worst. Either take profit or stop loss must be present. Like bracket orders, order replacement is not supported yet. Damn it. That feature is useless to me without... What's up? Hitokiri Batosai. That's the best I can do. So, I just finished the ability to create a bracket order, which is cool. Basically, you place a buy order, and then you have two conditional orders that will happen, and one cancels the other. So, like, I buy 100 shares of a stock, and I simultaneously provide the limit price that I want to sell and a stop price. So it's like 3 orders in one. It's a buy order, and then depending on what happens, it either triggers my take profit or stop loss. Now I can set an OTO order, which is one triggers the other, kind of like a bracket order, but it's only one. other order. So you place a buy, and then you also specify your limit that you want to take profit. But unfortunately, the Alpaca API doesn't support replacing OTO orders. And that pretty much makes it useless for me because I guess I could cancel it. I guess I could just cancel it and then yeah, I should still incorporate the functionality just to have it in there, because I probably still would use it. Just I'm gonna be adjusting probably. I'm gonna need to be patching orders. So, but if I had to set the order, if I had to make a different order for it, I would have to. No, but if I had a different order, see, I can just send a patch request. So it might be more trouble than it's worth. Fuck it. I'm gonna incorporate it. I'm just gonna put it in here. So let me copy in the body, request body. So this is going to be, let me minimize all these. Order service is getting big. I made this order class and I kind of want to refactor some of these things in here. But not today. Alright, so, okay. This is going to be OTO. And we'll call this place OTO, because I have this place order, which you can specify the side, buy or sell. So it's kind of like a general place order method. And I'm going to do the same thing with the place OTO, because an OTO, one triggers the other, can be a buy or a sell, I think. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Wait. Would it make sense to have an OTO sell? No. Whatever, I'm gonna call it place OTO anyway. Here's the request body. So, in the end, I know this is going to need my API request service. Open this up. It's going to be a post to orders. Alpaca post to orders. I'm gonna make my options body, my request body. So the side is always going to be buy, I think. You can't. OTO sell wouldn't make sense because, like, once you sell it, then it's gone. There's no way like that can trigger anything. So side buy symbol. So what are you going to need when you place an OTO? You're going to need the ticker. You're going to need the quantity. You're going to need time and force, which is going to be good till close by default. You're going to need, and then you're going to need Okay, so this is where it gets tricky. So when you place an OTO, you can do two things. You can specify a take profit, or you can specify a stop loss. So depending on what you want to do, you're going to supply different things. So I might have to like do something like OTO limit, OTO take profit, and OTO stop loss. But this is going to be the default method, so I'm going to include everything here, and then we'll make kind of like helper methods like I did here. Like, for example, limit buy calls place order, which is like the default method, and then it supplies the options. So this is going to be like our default OTO, and then we'll make a helper method that's friendly, user-friendly, and calls it. So symbol is going to be ticker. What else do you need? So it's going to do something like this. So so body stop loss equals something if, and we'll have to figure out what we're gonna call the condition. Well, I guess yeah, so we can just say stop price, right? Stop as an optional argument, and that's going to default to nil. So we'll just say body stop loss if stop price. And in here, stop price is going to be stop price. So that will append this to the request body if the stop price is supplied. And the same thing, we're going to have to do it with so body take profit equals something if take profit, and we're going to have to make this an optional argument as well. And I know there's a lot of arguments in this, but this is like our default. This isn't what the user is going to request, and we're probably going to make this private. Let's do that actually. So this is a private method. All right. So let's finish the main request body. Quantity is going to be quantity. Time and force is going to be time and force. Oh, and then order class, right, is going to be OTO. And that, oh, and then type, market or limit, will default to market. So all you really need, well, so it's a little misleading. These are stop price and take profit are optional, but you're going to need one of them. So this will fail if you don't supply at least one. So I'm going to move this argument to the end, just so that's a little bit more clear. Yep. Oh, and then my take profit. So take profit would need a limit price. And so limit, yeah. So I can just make it limit price, because if you're, whether you're saying stop or take profit, you're going to need a limit. And that is actually required because you're going to supply at least one. And that's fine, I can put it there. The colon means it doesn't need to be in order. Oh, actually, I guess you don't need... I guess you don't need to specify a limit because a stop loss will default to a market if you don't specify. So this does have to be optional. So you're only going to supply, it's only required if you do a take profit. So that means I have to append, add to this, so body so let's change this condition and put it here. And oops. And say body stop loss limit price equals limit price if limit price. So this is saying if the user wants to make the stop loss a limit, they can. But I only want that to happen if they supply the stop price. This has to be there, so I can leave that the way it is. Okay. Threshold on stop price of stop loss orders. Alright, so you can't replace these. I think this is done though. Let's try it. Oh, but it's a private method. So let's make something that's a little more user friendly. So we're gonna say OTO take profit. And then there's gonna be OTO stop loss. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to use these a lot. So OTO take profit is going to need ticker, obviously, quantity, obviously, and then you're going to name your limit because you do need that for a take profit. What else do you need? And we'll say type. We'll default to market. Force I want to be optional. Now let me see, how did I do this up here? So I made time and force an optional argument in the user friendly method, right? Time and force. But let's say that's nil. Now when place order is called, time and force is required. Okay, so I did this. I guess that works. because I was running into this issue where, like, if I'd make this an optional argument up here, it's going to pass nil into place order, and then time and force in place order will be nil. So that's why I need that check. So I can do that here as well. But that means this has to be required. And that's why I did that. And then I'll just paste that whole line. Getting there. Getting there. Alright, so time and force is optional. So what else do you need to supply to this? Ticker, quantity, limit price, and then you need to specify your so you're gonna need 2 limits. So this is gonna be your take limit price, and this is, and you're gonna need, if it's a type of, if type is limit, you're gonna need your buy limit. And that will be, I guess that has to be optional. Okay, so we're gonna call place OTO. Let's minimize this so we can see what we're doing. So place OTO, pass ticker, pass quantity. What did I named that poorly. Oh yeah, so this should be like, this should be take limit price, just like I made in the other method. Yeah, and then this. Yep. Okay, so I see what I did. So I need to do body at the parent level. I need to have limit price equals buy limit price if type equals limit. So buy limit price. Okay. Might refactor this. It's a lot of argument, or a lot of parameters there. A lot of arguments. But this is correct now. Okay. What? Why can't I minimize this now? Why can't I minimize this? What's happened? No, seriously, what happened? Did I mess something up? No. Why can't I minimize my methods? They're all unminimizable now. What happened? What? I bet you it's something dumb. I bet you I have to like... Oh, that's so annoying. I need to do that. Oh. Maybe I'll just split it. It's annoying. No, let's put you over here. Alright, so I need to go to my place order. That's so annoying. Something's messing it up. Is it this maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Throwing me off. Alright, let's go to my place OTO so I can see what I'm doing here. But splitting sucks because it's such a long... Maybe I will put brackets in here just to oh no, you don't, you wouldn't put that in the method definition, just when you call it. Alright. Let's get a little more screen space in here. Alright, back to our take profit. So, we need the ticker, quantity. Now, take profit, so...
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus. Woof.
Type. Yep. See, this is why I need to refactor it to these like more friendly methods, because there's a lot of options. And when you get to like placing nested orders, things get real confusing. Let's do this for clarity. So for a okay. Time and force is necessary. Actually, yeah. Right, because of the way I did it. Yeah. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, what did I do? Oh, shift insert. Inserts a line. That's cool. And shift delete deletes a line. Very cool. I usually code on my Mac, so I don't really use the insert, delete, home end. It's good to know, though. All right. So, OTO take profit. If I want it to be a limit buy, I have my buy limit, I have my time in force. Take limit is needed because that's the method we're defining, a take profit OTO. Type can be market or limit, defaulting to market. Now what else do I need for this? Oh, so I need my limit for my take profit. Okay, so I can actually remove one of these. Okay. So actually, in my place OTO method, this limit price is going to define the limit price of the leg order. Okay, so whether I'm specifying a stop loss or a take profit. Stop loss doesn't need the limit price, but that's going to take the place of that second order that's triggered. So, I need to change this if limit price and oh no. So I still need a way to specify. Yeah, so, okay, so cancel that. Because I'm using that take limit price to specify whether this OTO is going to be a stop loss or a take profit. So we're going to call this stop limit price. If stop limit price. Right, okay, that makes sense. Oh, and I can make this an else. I like making things an else when I can because it just makes the logic more sound. Because it's got to be one or the other, you know, either a stop or a take. So I can remove this if, because this is going to be necessary, required, if it's not a stop. Nice. All right, so we are getting there. So OTO take profit. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can supply a limit for the market buy, which is the parent order. I can set the limit for the take profit, which is the leg order. I'm not worried about that with this method. Now I don't need this because I have, no wait, yes I do. This has to be that. Type market. And time and force. I think this works. Let's try it. See what happens. So, order service dot new OTO take profit. GME 100. I want to take profit at 420.69. I'm going to leave out the type. We're going to try a market. I'm going to leave out time and force. And we will leave out buy limit because we're defaulting to a market order. Let's try it. Failure. Let's see what happened. Unexpected comma. Huh. Maybe that's what's messing up all my... Oh, yep. Here we go. Maybe that's what's messing up all of my... Oh, yep, that was it. I knew it was something like that. Now I can minimize everything again. Wonderful. One more time. Quantity or notional is required. All right, so we got a response from the server. Did I not supply a quantity? Ticker, quantity. Oh, look at that. Typo. Typo. Thanks for the informative error message, server. Oh, it worked. Let's PP that. Well, let's do response equals that, and PP response. Okay, we got the ID, created that, updated that, submitted that. It's not filled yet. Symbol GME, US equity, quantity 100, order class OTO, nice. Here's a market. Good till closed. Alright, so should only have one leg, which it looks like it does, but I truncated it, I think. Oh no, I didn't. So here's the triggered order. Untriggered, but should be triggered. Same quantity. Type limit, sell. Right, because it's a take profit, which is always going to be a limit. Good till closed, 420.69. Wonderful. Okay, so let's try something else. Instead of doing a market buy, let's do a limit buy. So we're going to specify now if I specify buy limit price, I should only have to specify my buy limit. I shouldn't have to specify type. And then in my place OTO. Let's change this a little bit. So we're going to say if type is limit, body limit price, but also body type is going to be limit. So we're only in our user method. If we want to place a limit order, I don't want to have to type limit. I just want to give it a limit price, and then this method knows what to do. So that's going to override this. Right. Okay. Actually, well, no, it would be there already. So I just need that. Not the most beautiful method. All right. This should work. I'm gonna have to exit my console though. All right, so let's go back. So yes, I want my buy limit price. We'll say 140. So with new OTO take profit, ticker, symbol, ticker symbol, quantity, take profit limit price. Let's do time and force just to make sure it's working. We'll say day. Yeah, and that's all we need to specify the buy portion limit. Type for order service 99. Oh, right, I don't want to specify the type. Wait, but I have to. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, that line of code here, actually, I did need that. So if I want that to work the way I want it to work, I do need this. Because I want to omit that from the user method. And I'm thinking maybe change this default type market. That's okay. It's a little minor redundancy in the code. It's fine, as long as it works. Spam text. Nice. Get out of here. Report spam. Okay. One more time. Boom. Okay, quantity 100, limit, type limit buy. Okay, very good. Where's my limit price? 140, right? Okay. Legs. And that should be the same at 420.69, right? Yep. Okay. Time and force day. Perfect. Amazing. Amazing. this. Working OTO. Be right back. Okay, OTO working. Let's minimize. So we have take profit. We're gonna put this in to do. Get rid of all of this. Trailing stop orders allow you to continuously and automatically keep updating the stop price threshold based on the stock price movement. You request a single order with a dollar offset value or percentage value. That's important. As the trail and the actual stop price for this order changes as the stock price moves in your favorable way. Trailing stop orders keep track of the highest for sell, lowest for buy prices, called high watermark or HWM, since the order was submitted. And the user specified trail parameters determine the actual stop price to trigger relative to high watermark. Once the stop price is triggered, the order turns into a market order, and it may fill above or below the stop trigger price. I don't like that at all. To submit a trailing stop order, you will set the parameter to trailing stop, the type parameter to trailing stop. There are two order submission parameters related to trailing stop, one of which is required when type is trailing stop. Trail price, a dollar value away from the highest watermark. If you set this to 2.0 for a sell trailing stop, the stop price is always high watermark -2. That makes sense? Trail percent, a percent value away from the high watermark. If you set this to 1.0 for a sell trading stop, the stop price is always 0.99. Okay. Makes sense. High watermark times 0.99, so 1% lower. One of these values must be set for trailing stop orders. The following is an example of trailing order submission. We're just going to copy this in is on the to-do. Trailing stop orders. Wait, we don't want cancel order to be a private method. But we do want def place trailing stop. And then up here, we're gonna have like trailing stop by. Trailing stop cell. Just making sure, reviewing, everything seems good. Woke up with the stiffest neck. So that needs to be there. Trailing stop by, trailing stop cell. All right. Okay, time and force. I've only been using day and good till closed. There's OPG. Use this time and force with a market limit order, market or limit order type to submit market on open and limit on open orders. This order is eligible to execute only in the market opening auction. Any unfilled orders after the open will be canceled. Interesting. OPG orders submitted after 9:28 a.m. but before 7 p.m. will be rejected. OPG orders submitted after 7 p.m. will be queued and routed to the following day's opening auction. On open, on close orders are routed to the primary exchange. Such orders do not necessarily execute exactly at 9:30 or 4 o'clock, but execute per the exchange's auction rules. And then there's the same thing. Market on close and limit on close. CLS orders. Okay. This order is eligible to execute only in market closing auction. Unfilled orders after close will be canceled. CLS orders submitted after 3:50 p.m. but before 7 p.m. will be rejected. So you have to place it during the day. Wait, submitted after 3:50 p.m. but before 7 p.m. Okay, so you can't submit them during the closing of the day, but after 7 p.m. they'll be queued, routed to the following day's closing auction. Okay. An immediate or cancel IOC time and force order requires all or part of the order to be executed immediately. Any unfilled portion of the order is canceled, only available with API v2. Most market makers who receive IOC orders will attempt to fill the order on a principal basis only and cancel any unfilled balance. On occasion, this can result in the entire order being canceled if the market maker does not have any existing inventory of the security in question. And then there's fill or kill, only executed if the entire order quantity can be filled, otherwise it's canceled. Okay, cool. Good to know the different time and force types. Order life cycle. Okay, that's fine. Alpaca does support margin, but only if you have 2,000, which is pretty low. Several types of protections. Okay. I think I have enough done to start making strategies now. Now, strategies. How am I going to do this? One thing I need to know is let me see something. I'm going to just check my Robinhood. I need to be able to calculate total percent change of a security. Now to do that, I can get Alpaca has a beta for their pro plan that's free right now. Damn, my GME is killing it. My fake GME. Is my camera not capturing? What the heck is up with this? What's going on here? What's happening? Webcam, what are you doing? You're drunk. It's a sign. I gotta stop the stream. What? Streamlabs OBS is nice, but it's buggy. Let's see. Why? Why do you not work?